laboratories of the most misguided.
Misguided, yes.
Misguided. I don't know that.
Thank you.
It just sound like it can't go out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
We
you.
really appreciate you.
We're doing it in. Alrighty now, Mr. Samuels, you're here with Stories from the Misguided. So, give everybody a name.
Samuel Terry, Schmuley, if you will.
Yes, sir. Where are we at?
Oh, somewhere in Montrose, probably like West Gray at Pierce.
See? Alright, now where are you from, Mr. Samuels?
Originally Wyoming.
What made you come to Houston?
Let's see, I'm a chemist, I have a chemistry degree, jobs in Houston. If you're a chemist and you can't get a job in Houston, it's particularly on the ship channel, Baytown, whatever, but it's Houston.
Alright.
Something is amiss. That or you're a theoretical chemist, in which case, again, it's a laboratory science. Something's amiss.
Yes, sir.
So, like I say, I was biking my way to my friend's house where I'm staying, and I caught this elastic into the drivetrain, and I had to stop and fix it.
Right.
It's
Yes, sir.
as it were, my homage to Easter. The bicycle is resurrected. 3 days it didn't even take.
Are you still working in chemistry?
I am not.
What got you out of working in chemistry?
Too many of my friends, even though they were in good labs, good, properly managed, like Dow, if you will, properly managed that are using university labs, which actually are a little sloppier.
1 second.
Oh, I know. Hell of a helicopter. Oh, no, really, we're here. I promise. Yeah, it's Roy Scheider behind the wheel of that thing. We're gonna have to talk. If you know the movie, it was called Blue Thunder. Where it was a surveillance, high-powered surveillance cop.
I have a great question. So are you out here on the streets or are you living with
no.
some-
I'm just on my friend's house. I'm on the way to my friend's house. But for his good wishes, I would be on the streets. But they find he and his housemate find it useful to have someone who can repair things.
Yeah.
Be that computers or bikes or.
So what got you out of working in chemistry?
A number of people I knew, as I was saying, suddenly had very not expected cancers. You can do what you want, but no matter how careful you are, if you're around really hazardous stuff, guess what that does to your life expectancy? Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, this would be life expectancy as a chemist in most arenas where you're dealing with stuff that's worth paying a chemist to deal with. Wait for it. Poof. Yeah, sort of a Wile E. Coyote reference if we still know those cartoons.
I have a great question. Did you ever dibble and dabble in drugs while being out here?
I couldn't possibly comment.
Huh?
On advice of counsel, I couldn't possibly comment.
Okay. Got into some drinking?
Let's just say that I didn't why experiment with drinking when you can do full quality research. Yes, a dram or two or seven. Preferably not all at once. There is a point at which,
It's funny.
No, for real. No, I respect it. Hey, everybody got to get a little drink in here and there and cope with the mind.
Okay, this is probably way inappropriate and it's probably somebody else's material that I just don't remember who to cite. But it's like this. If you think of really the most extremely observant Muslims, okay, they have prayers, they get woke up, in the middle of the night to pray, okay. No pork, no alcohol, no dancing. Yeah, I'd want to blow shit up too.
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
you gotta find something. You gotta find something to get through the day.
Be it a lovely Cabernet Sauvignon, or in my case, I prefer. This makes me a wine racist. I really prefer whites.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, Chardonnay maybe, or although thank God we're past this oaky thing. 10 years in Chardonnays, it's like, oh my God, am I drinking wine or is this oak extract? You didn't
I
have
feel
to put
you.
the oak for that long.
I got a great question. So,
Sure.
do you have any family out here?
Oh no.
All your family's still back in Wyoming?
Those that are living, but I'm from a small family and most of them are gone. And it's.
You have any kids?
You think I would see how I live? You think I would do this to another human being?
Did you ever go to the military?
Oh no, I didn't. At the time, they didn't want me, and I damn sure the few of them I wanted didn't want to be known they were wanted. If you follow.
Okay.
As in
understand.
out, not out, and all that. And besides, if it's required for you to be who you are not, or to claim you are not who you are for a job or a career, it's a fucking bad career.
What drove you to come out here? Like, what drove you away from Wyoming? What was your upbringing?
My parents. I mean, Dad was there because he was a missile expert, and I was born. What the hell else are you going to do in the middle of Wyoming besides it's a kind of godforsaken place to launch a nuclear missile from? I mean, thank God we haven't yet, but if you're going to put silos, that's the kind of place to put them.
Did you ever get married?
No, I mean, it hasn't been legal for me for very long, and all I see is legalized gay marriage. Now that's a chance for you to give half your shit away like everybody else.
Yeah.
If things go south. I mean, that's great. That's equality. Well, it is equality, but
I have a great question. So you're talking about your dad. He worked in nuclear bombs.
he was the Air Force, yeah.
He was in
missiles, guided missiles, yeah.
Okay, so out there, that's all they did a lot, huh?
Well, no, they had plans, but largely, I mean, that's a SAC, Strategic Air Command, NORAD missile base.
Is that the reason that you got into chemistry?
Not directly, but I mean, he tutored me in mathematics and science, and well before school, and also military schools were, the Air Force, as I see it, armed services. Navy and particularly the submarine program select for people who can tolerate other people. I mean, because it's cramped quarters and they're around, you got nowhere to go. Army selects for people that our team that get along, because you would like your squad, everybody to work cohesively. Air Force selects for intelligence because you don't want a dumb F working on your plane before you go. Try to do something dangerous already in it and discover that they've left a bolt or two off, that sort of thing. So Air Force background selects intelligence. Not to say that that's I do mean practical know-how. I'm not claiming wisdom or some great the ability to fix mechanical things is really handy.
What's one thing that your pops taught you got from him from those military days? What was it like being around him?
Oh, well, he was pretty cool. This piece of advice, which applies for academia as well, far easier to get forgiveness than permission. Mm-hmm. If you want to do something tricky or questionable, now, run around, do something that's clearly a felony or crazy, then what do you expect? Your problems you cause. You are out of control. But if you want to do something that is kind of a small experiment, or you should get permission, but you probably won't give you permission, but if they saw it work, it's just, it's easier to get forgiveness.
Yeah, it's easier to get forgiveness than to get permission.
And in academia, and which I know a thing about, and Air Force, I think most military circumstances where you've got a complex, highly responsible chain of command, I think it's kind of an inevitable thing. But anyway.
So, what do you do around here day to day? You be in this area. It's a nice area. Nice homes, nice.
As I say, I'm staying with friends and I fix things. If somebody happened to leave a cash, some gift for me for my trouble with fixing them, then such a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm.
You're just good with your hands. You like to. What is normally some of the things that you fix? Computers or
mostly computers. Sometimes I design algorithms. I also teach online calculus. Actually.
So you get paid for your teachings too, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's a online deal. So yeah, specifically, they selected. I'm not that tremendously fine a mathematician. They wanted somebody who could speak. Reasonably about the subject, and frankly, most math teachers, if they're, well, I've experienced it now. Is if you spend hours looking at the symbols, and suddenly, when you talk to people and you want to use English, your English isn't in your brain. It's not. It's like it's not loaded. It's not the first thing. You have to stop and reload the English module as opposed to the symbols.
So I got a great question. You got any goals? Any goals or anything that you want to give to the kids? Any type of advice you can give to the children?
Yeah. Let your parents homeschool you, even if you think they're dumb fucks. I'll say dumb fucks. They'll probably still do a better job than teaching to the test. And let the fact is, school past probably 10, a grade 10, or if you're not planning to be an academic, don't waste time with that. If you're a mechanic or a plumber or a cook or a chef, don't waste time getting a piece of paper so what? Go do the thing. Find somebody to what do they
Trade.
call it?
Get into a trade.
Yeah, a trade. What are they? Not mentor. When you
do an apprenticeship?
Thank you. The word apprenticeship. Yes. That one again. Too much math. The A list of words didn't load quickly enough.
Yes, sir.
But seriously, that would be my thought. Is just because, especially if government tells you or whomever, this is the way to go. Take a look at this, look for yourself and see what the truth of it is.
Yeah.
Don't believe, listen to other people, but read, look, and think for yourself. That would be my advice. Or find somebody else who's fairly good at that and copy their good habits.
Yes, sir.
And with that, so into the lesson.
Yes, sir. All righty. Thank you very much. This is another episode of Stories from the Misguided, and we are with
Samual Terry.
Samuel Terry.
Thank you.
Chemist at large. That's to say they haven't copied yet.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate your time.
Oh, hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
I will.
can we get some photos and like a quick Stories from the Misguided? Just you
Yeah,
saying?
we just wanted to say, welcome to Stories from the Misguided.
Oh, may I? Let me do it. If you don't like it, I'll do two.
No, we good.
No,
Pick one of two. No, you never know.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Stories from the Misguided,
Perfect. Go ahead. You can say it.
where guidance is as good as the government that gave you some advice growing up.
One more time. Let's do it again.
All right.
Welcome to Stories from the Misguided.
Welcome to Stories from the Misguided. See this stuck to my ring magnetically? That's misguided.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.